Thank you all so much for being here. My name is Elena Sacca Smith, and I am with the Toyota Social Innovation Team. Team Toyota in the house. Thank you, cheering squad. I am also a board member, a very proud board member, by the way, for Girl Scouts of Northeast Texas. I am also a troop mom, and I have graduated to Cookie Mom as well this year for our Daisy troop that includes my 7-year-old twin daughters. So I am all in on Girl Scouts, and we are among family today. And without further ado, I would like to thank our sponsor. So thank you to If Then, an initiative of Lyda Hill Philanthropies, for being today's program sponsor. If Then seeks to further advance women in STEM by empowering current innovators and inspiring the next generation of pioneers through the STEM Center of Excellence, career exploration opportunities, and partnerships like they have with If Then. Girl Scouts is connecting girls with local female professional role models and providing them with unique learning experiences to expand their idea of STEM. Together, Girl Scouts and If Then are doing the work to expand the horizons available to girls. So thank you, If Then. I am so honored and humbled, frankly, to serve as the moderator for today's panels. First up is State of the Girl, featuring our Mary and Cree Young Women of Distinction, followed by the Real Talk, Real Women discussion. Yes, it's back. We brought it back, and the Real Women Roundtable discussion will feature our Lifetime Achievement honoree and our 2 women of distinction later in the program. I do want to encourage you to take notes in your program. There are a couple lines you can take notes the old school way, because you're gonna have aha moments and takeaways and quotables. And I also encourage you to use social to share your photos, your experiences, all the good stuff, and you can do that by using hashtag WDL 2023. Again, hashtag WDL 2023. So now I have the pleasure of welcoming our young women. Join me in welcoming this year's Mary Ann Cree Young Women of Distinction to the stage. Come on up, girls. Aspen Cunningham, thank you. Kaaviya Shenbaharaman and Anushka Sridhar. Come on up. Okay, let's get comfortable, and I have a little surprise for you to get started. Okay, so if y'all don't know, our board members have a special patch that we give out to the girls when we connect with them, and it says, "The power of GS NetX, lead like a Girl Scout." And thank you so much for having the courage and the confidence to be here on stage. So here's one more patch to add to your uniform. And we know the more patches, the better. Let's cover up as much real estate as we can, right, on the uniform. Thank you all so much for being here. Congratulations on your Gold Award. For those of you who don't know, the Girl Scout Gold Award is the most prestigious award a Girl Scout can earn. To earn the Gold Award, Girl Scouts have to spend a minimum of 80 hours of service identifying an issue in their community, right? Investigating and researching it, and then creating a creative solution to tackle the issue. By the way, they do this by leading a team to execute their project, and they have to make sure it is sustainable and the solution works. That is no easy feat, I have to say, and it reads like many of our job descriptions, frankly, in this room. So you are well on your way to success. We learned from the video your projects. And speaking of your projects, they were really the reason that you are here today and that you were selected to be a Mary Ann Cree Young Women of Distinction honoree. So tell me and tell all the people in this room that support girls in our community, what can we do to help young people who are trying to do something big like you in the community. How would you give them some advice for us to inspire and empower the young girls?
I think some good advice is reaching out to your local community troops and being a mentor and bringing awareness that Girl Scouts is out there so young girls can have a better understanding of what it is, what the organization is about, and have that sense of community involved.
That's great. Thank you, Aspen. That's what we heard from Jennifer. Can you believe there are people that haven't heard about Girl Scouts out there? What do you all think?
I completely agree with Aspen. I think the other thing is that when girls are pursuing these projects, like their Bronze Award, their Silver Award, their Gold Award, it's important that if they ask for help, that adults in all industries help them, just so that they can give them that support that they need to launch themselves to their fullest potential.
Great advice.
Yeah.
How about you, Anushka?
I mean, I agree with both Aspen and Kaaviya. I think the best thing we can do is do our best to be connectors. So whether you're the head of a company or a leader of an organization, by connecting young girls with opportunities, resources, mentorship, guidance, we're able to cultivate a community of young girls that are better equipped to create profound change in their communities.
Very good. So did you hear that, leaders in the room? Please continue mentoring, supporting, volunteering. It makes a difference, especially to these young women here. I want to talk about Marianne Cree. She made a lifetime commitment to Girl Scouts following a very impactful experience as a Brownie and then beyond. I'm curious to hear from each of you, what made your Girl Scout experience unique and impactful?
I wouldn't necessarily say mine was necessarily unique, but the people that I met along the way are what made my Girl Scout journey so impactful. My troop leader, Miss Kate, who treated me like family when I first came in, and the older girls who mentored me, so then now I can grow up and be a mentor for the younger girls in my troop.
Awesome.
I completely agree with Aspen as well. Something that I was surprised to learn throughout this process was that a multi-level troop isn't very common in Girl Scouts. I am in a multi-level troop and I've always been in this troop, so to me it seemed almost normal that I had older girls to look up to and younger girls to support as well. But I think that's what's made my Girl Scout experience so unique. It's that you see all these girls from different parts of the area in Plano and Frisco and stuff, but they're also different age groups, so they're all from different walks of life. It's a lot of fun.
And for those that don't know what a multi-level troop is, can you just tell them what the age ranges are and how that works?
Yeah, of course.
Real quick.
Our troop goes all the way from a Brownie to a senior, so we have a super wide age range. Usually there are girls in each bracket, so you get to meet girls from all age groups at one troop meeting.
That's really cool. How about you, Anushka?
Yeah, so my Girl Scouts journey has definitely been unique because I'm actually a Juliet, which means I'm an independent Girl Scout. And although I'm not necessarily associated with the troop, I would say my entire Girl Scouts journey has been incredibly impactful because the entire network has been so supportive. I remember I joined in 8th grade, which was right before the pandemic, and I was a little nervous at first in joining because I wasn't associated with the troop, but immediately, like through events and through journeys, the Girl Scouts network has been so supportive, and it's made the journey all the more impactful from when I started all the way through my Gold Award project.
Oh my gosh, fantastic. So shout out to all the troop leaders and staff in the room. Oh my gosh, thank you for recognizing them as being the most impactful part of your experience so far. Thank you for that applause. So let's get into the heart of the matter these days. What do you think is the biggest issue facing girls today, and what's really needed to tackle that issue?
So I say we all kind of came up with this answer together.
Oh, cool.
Confidence was, we thought, something that girls needed more in their life. And I just think having those supportive mentors and older girls in that community within Girl Scouts is what you need to tackle that issue.
That's right. I saw, Kaaviya, you had mentioned confidence in the video, and I think, Anushka, you mentioned getting rid of those limiting beliefs that often hold us back. So the combination of all those things. What do you think?
Absolutely. I think it's really important for girls to have representation of the full potential that they can achieve. Like, for example, here today we're going to see women super well established in their career fields in a couple minutes, and I think that's really important to give girls this representation of what they can become and who they can be.
How do you think confidence is going to help you in the future?
I mean, for me, I know that my interest is in engineering, and women still are underrepresented in the field of engineering. And in having confidence and self-esteem, knowing that my capabilities are enough and that I'm worthy enough, I know that it's okay for me to make mistakes or to fail because I see them as learning opportunities, and it makes me more confident. So even if I'm part of like an underrepresented portion in engineering. I know that by having confidence, I know that my capabilities are enough and that I'm capable of contributing my full potential to any project that I take on.
It's going to help you overcome that adversity, have the courage to keep going even in the face of failure. Amazing. Girls, thank you so much for being here, having the courage, confidence, and character represented here on stage and sharing your journey and story with all of us. We appreciate it so much. Our conversation today has really highlighted why everyone in this room needs to continue mentoring, volunteering, investing, supporting the girls in our community, because we never know who the next Aspen or Kaaviya or Anushka is going to be and how they're going to change the world. Mary Ann Cree Young Women of Distinction honorees, by the way, get a scholarship for college. And they're also going to get a pearl necklace in honor of our Girl Scouts founder, Juliette Gordon Lowe, who famously sold her set of pearls to fund the start of the Girl Scout movement. That's where it all began. So thank you, girls, again. You did it. Thank you so much. It takes a lot of courage to be on stage in front of over 1,000 people. Thank you for that round of applause.